I think it's starting to make sense in my head. When you said that, it started to make sense. So the result of what you receive is dependent on your vibration. Hi again, AG. I was really super surprised to hear about what you had to say on Abraham. That's the first time I've ever heard about that concept. Now, was this something that you had heard about before reading this book, or did you always know about Abraham?
No, I haven't. I just knew about the book last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that book is kind of old. It was published in 2006 or something.
Oh,
So it's almost 20 years ago. Yeah.
so
And then we also have that Japanese translation here. But I don't think it's that popular here. Secret is more popular. So Secret is the massive hit here on all over the world, I think.
I was gonna say, I think it's pretty international.
Mm.
The Secret as a book
Yeah,
and as a movie, but I'm surprised that this
yeah,
other
yeah,
book
yeah.
isn't as well known in Japan.
No, I don't think so. So yeah, people know about Secret, but not Abraham. Yeah,
Hmm.
but recently I see Abraham on YouTube. Yeah, now it's kind of yeah. Many people realize that oh, that's so deep and that's so profound, and they just started digging into that book or concept of Abraham. And then now uh, people often compare Abraham and Bashar.
Oh, I've heard
Yeah,
of him before. I think most people have heard of um I don't know if it's
yeah.
him or them.
So
Um but for people who don't know,
yeah,
explain.
I I think Bashar is more popular now. So because he's more entertaining. Yeah, the way he talk and you know, and
Yes, yeah.
like this. Yeah.
Uh, Now, I'm curious, do they
Yeah.
both speak about the same things? Or are they different in some way?
Yeah, they have slightly different concepts. I can't explain exactly, but just feelings or yeah.
Interesting.
But I think Bashar is more practical
Okay.
and more like a ground level. But
Okay.
Abraham, on the other hand, is more ideal. Yeah, just
Now,
feel good right now. You'll be all right.
it's so easygoing. It's so simple. It's super simple for people
Yeah.
who don't know where to start. Maybe they've read The Secret, they understand the law of attraction, but that's as far as
Mm,
they know. So,
yeah.
understanding the next level is important for manifesting, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's quite interesting. These people can channel other entities, other beings.
hmm
Is channeling supposed to be hard?
I don't think channeling is not hard as you think.
Hmm.
Because recently I'm practicing channeling. Yeah. And I'm getting, I'm getting it. So yeah,
Real?
I can see image or yeah, feelings. But first, you would think it's just your imagination, you know.
So
But it's actually the image you already received. So
now, what um, motivated you to start channeling?
that's a good question because I just wanted to know what was going on the outside this world.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's outside or inside or other dimension, but yeah, there are something going on behind here. So yeah, and actually, this word is very minimum word, and then the most part are existing on the other side.
Wait, so what you're saying is that the world that we live in now is only a small part of the whole thing?
Hmm.
So there are things
Yeah.
that
So
we don't understand.
imagine that. Yeah, actor. We are actors in a film.
Okay, I'm imagining. So,
Yeah, yeah. So you can't get out of the film and the word on of the film room. It's just 2D. You can't get out the other side or outside of the film roll.
so, uh,
Yeah.
there's a backstage, is what you're saying. Uh, there's
Yeah,
a room
backstage,
of
yeah, back here, and
writers,
then
a room of producers, a room of, well,
yeah.
hypothetically.
So yeah, and you're the actor acting in the film, but you also have the personality or um, how can I say individual, like in private, right?
Right.
Even if you're actor, you have life. You have a private life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and your private life is the other side of the world.
So, if I
So
understand
your
correct,
soul, your higher self. Yeah.
if I understand correctly, I am the main character in my own movie. You are the main character in your own movie, and sometimes
Hmm.
we play supporting characters
Yeah.
in each other's lives, movies.
Yeah. And 99% of our life, we are operating like autopilot mode. Autopilot. So autopilot means reflective. Live reflectively without thinking, without I can say maybe awareness.
Now, I have a question. Being on autopilot,
Mhm.
is this part of the movie script?
So when we are autopilot, we are playing the role as directed by the director or script. So we don't have free will or we don't have our own intention actually.
Pause. Now, are you saying that free will doesn't actually
Mm.
exist? Or what are you saying? Because that might freak people out if you say free will isn't real. So,
Yeah. So that's a little misleading, but we have free will,
mhm,
of course, but not to something already happened or it's already happening right now. We don't have free will to that situation. Yeah,
mhm,
you have to be reflective 100%. But our free will is how to receive that situation, reality, and
mm.
how to apply it to the future frames. That's our free will. And that's uh, reality creation in the right way.
So I want to tie it back in together to law of attraction.
Mm.
Now, many people who have
Mm-hmm.
watched and read The Secret, they know that
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately we also attract the bad things that happen to us. So these bad things that happen to us
Mm-hmm.
are also part of the movie script, even if we do not like them.
Yes and no.
Oh no.
That's that's complicated. Yeah. So often most of the times it's part of the script. Yeah. But also it's the result of your vibration. yeah,
Mhm.
your score of the, your vibrational state. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a low vibrational state,
So it's not that simple. Yeah.
so it's not super simple.
Yeah. So let's see. So script is decided by your state,
Mm-hmm.
a vibrational state, right?
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And the script, and you are playing the script directed to you. So autopilot. Yeah. But what you're experiencing now is the result of your vibrational state in the past. There's a time gap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I don't know if it was a day ago or a week ago or a year ago,
Mhm.
but it's just the result of your past score.
Yeah, these are very next level concepts
So
about
now you're receiving the result about the past
okay.
result.
I think it's
Yeah.
starting to make sense in my head. When you said that, it started to make sense. So the result of what you receive is dependent on your vibration. If I can visualize it
Mm-hmm.
correctly, say we're at this point, I want
Mm-hmm.
something. At this point, I continue forward like I have it. Eventually, the vibration and emotion I experienced here will reward me here. If that's correct?
Yeah,
It
pretty much. Yeah.
okay.
So you're sending a signal
Yeah. Yeah.
for the future right now, right here.
Oh, and can I change it at any moment? If I decide
Mm-hmm.
I don't want this anymore, can I go this way instead of this way?
So what we are experiencing right now is a result of your past vibrational state. Yeah.
I see. So,
So asking is, you're sending a vibrational signal right now, right here, and then the universe receives, and then they, yeah, it create the reality to you, but there's a time gap to actually manifest.
amazing. I think we spoke about a lot of different things this time. Like always, thank you so much, Asia. You know so much on these topics because you
Mm.
read so much of these things. So I'm hoping we can continue to talk about manifesting in the next episode. So great to speak with you today, AG. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.